Malaysia is cancelling its primary school leaving examination. The major streaming exam PT3 for lower secondary school students also won't go ahead this year.
Assalamualaikum and good day to our panel and lecturer, Sir Razman Hafifi. We are from Group 2. Today we want to present our research. Our research is to study the efficiency of online examination versus paper-based examination towards students during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is the title of our research. The efficiency of online examination versus paper-based examination towards students during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, next slide. Okay, first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Siti FATIMAH binti AZEMI, A70A0661. I want to present for my part. My part is introduction. Okay, first, this study is investigate the efficiency of online examination versus paper-based examination towards students during the COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 is a corona disease outbreak of 2019. It is very dangerous worldwide and has recorded a very high rate of death in any country. The virus has also attacked education institutions at all levels of education in Malaysia. On 25 January 2020, Malaysia detected the first case of coronavirus. As per 40 April, there were 4,987 cases recorded, 82 died, and 2,478 recovery. This data show that the outbreak of this virus is extremely dangerous to humans. Therefore, we review the problem statement based on the location of paper examination here. In the hall, the social distance between the student, the lecturer, and the staff present in the examination hall, and the potential risk they will get if the paper examination is continued. This study when conducted to achieve the objective and find the solution from the problem has two objectives to achieve. First is the analysis, the effectiveness and secure method of examination during the COVID-19 pandemic. Second objective is to determine the potential risk that student and staff examination might get if the paper-based examination is continued. So this study is to analysis the pros and cons of both examination method to achieve the objective research. That's all for me. Next, I want to pass to another presenter, RADYA.
Hello, my name is SHAFIQA binti RODZI with the matric numbers A17A0486. So I will continue with the literature review. So as we know that when we implement the paper-based examination, it will give a negative impact and problems to the student and also the examination staff. So here we have found the problems that occurs which are the location of examination or the potential risk area, the potential risk of pandemic, and also the transmission of COVID-19 amongst the students and the staff examination. So let me discuss about the first point of the problem if we implement paper-based examination during MCO. Firstly is about the location or potential risk area. As we know that paper-based examination is the face-to-face method where the examination will be conducted in the hall of the university. So the condition outside and inside is too crowded and too close will easily spreading the virus. This is because there are too much movement, a course where even we follow the awareness, which is 1 meter social distancing. Apart from the movement, the student will cross the line to sit at their place, and the staff examination also always move around to ensure no cheating in examination course between the students. So it will give a negative impact because we don't know who is present the symptoms. So for the next point is the risk of the pandemic. The problem is we don't know who are the present symptoms of the virus. This is because sometimes the people look like no symptoms, but they have the virus. Even the university had take precautions by providing hand sanitizer and making body temperature checkup before entering the hall. It is not guaranteeing safety to everyone who are present in the examination hall. Besides, there are too much touch between students and the staff examination. For example, when the examination staff distribute the examination paper and check up the body temperature amongst the student and also cross the line of the table, there are too much touch between each other. The next point for the problem is the social distancing issues. So 1 meter social distancing too difficult to be controlled. This is because too many students need to be handled, and some of students doesn't have awareness about the pandemic issue will affect another people. In addition, the examination staff always move around the table to watch over the student. And we don't know even the staff may be present the symptoms and the virus will spreading and other student, the virus will spreading and affect other students. So for the next is apart from the problems, the university have take an initiative to implement the online examination among the students. So the student will be able to finish the semester and grade on time even the physical learning cannot be implemented during this MCO. Besides, the students also can improve and advance their technology use. This is because the online examination is use the system and technology as a platform to the student to perform. Thus, the safety of the student and the examination staff can be maintained because no movement and touch with other and no transmission of COVID-19 occurs. So the virus cannot spreading and the total of COVID-19 cases will be reduced. So next. I will pass the presenting with another presenter.
Okay, good day to our respective sir and panels. I'm VINUSHA PARAMASIVAN, matrix number A17B0868. I'm going to present about methodology part of this research. This research used a descriptive survey design in order to get response from participants. This research also used quantitative method. Online Google Form questionnaires are distributed to participants to respond for data collection purpose, which called simple sampling technique. This study population comprised 84 respondents and the majority were students, which comprised 91.7%. All respondents are volunteered to participate in this research. The research was implemented to test the following research question, which is, what is the effective and secure method of examination during the COVID-19 pandemic? And what are the potential risks that students might get if the paper-based examination is continued during the COVID-19 pandemic? This questionnaire consists of two parts. The data for this questionnaire are designed and improved from various sources. All the respondent questions were saved electronically. Okay, next.
Okay, my name is SITI Aisyah binti Samsudin and my matric number is A17A0687. Now I will presenting about our findings and discussion that we got from our research. In this section, we have three parts, which is Part A, Part B, and Part C. Part A and Part B is based on the result of our Google Form questionnaire. Part A is about demographic of our respondent. Most of our respondents are from age 18 to 24 with 81%, while the rest are from age 25 to 34 with 19%. For occupation, most of our respondents are students with 92% and the rest are working with 8%. Next slide. Part B is about the effectiveness between two examination methods during COVID-19. The first pie chart shows that 79% of our respondents choose that online examination is the effective examination method to do during COVID-19. The second pie chart shows that 17% of our respondents agree that paper-based examination is more risky to do during COVID-19. This is because COVID-19 can be transmitted through respiratory droplets like saliva, direct contact with the people who are infected, and through the touch of contaminated objects and surface. So, if the paper base is still ongoing during this pandemic, the number of cases will rise day by day due to the factor I mentioned just now. Next slide. Part C is about the analysis of COVID-19 cases before and during MCO are implemented in Malaysia. We got this graph from official website of Ministry of Health Malaysia. MCO in Malaysia started on 18 March 2020. So we can see in the graph, there are differences between first phase, second phase, and third phase of MCO. In the first phase, the cases are rose higher day by day. This is most likely from the direct contact from people who are infected with COVID-19 because of lack of awareness about this pandemic. At this time, education in Malaysia are running using online learning process to prevent the spread of the virus. In the second phase and third phase of MCO, the number of cases getting decreased. This is because the people are aware that this virus can easily transmitted and cause death, so they obey the standard operating procedure SOP that issued by the government. Now I will pass to the next presenter.
So for the conclusion, I continue. So in the conclusion, the online examination is the best effective way need to be implemented by the university to evaluate students' performance. Apart from that, the number of COVID-19 cases can be reduced in the Malaysia. That's all. I will pass the presentation with the next presenter.
Next recommendation. Even though the online examination is an effective method during this COVID-19 pandemic that solved many problems, this research identified participants found some barriers in that, which is not stable internet connection and cheating during examination. So a few recommendations are given as a solution for the problem based on researchers' opinions. In terms of non-stable internet connection, students are recommended to make use of RM200 of one-off payment under Bantuan Prihatin Nasional to buy high-quality internet package. The students also must make sure their router must keep a long distance away from other electrical devices, such as television, computer that slow down the speed of the network when attending the online examination. The student also must turn off video functions such as YouTube and Netflix during the online examinations because this application running in the background can impact connection bandwidth. For the cheating during online examinations, secure online examination systems recommended as a solution that avoids student cheating during online examination. This system is the basic framework that solves safety complications on the e-examinations by providing proper plan and layout of e-examination on page and network. The network server and proxy and MNC with the combination of firewalls on the user web page can be protected for e-electronic examination, both from attack by persons and dishonest behavior by students. That's all from us. Thank you.